Hello, my name is Scott and I'm the course owner of the Level 3 UAL in Creative Media Production at BCot. I'm also the assessor for this project, your first project of 6 in the first academic year. The Advert Project. Let's have a look at what you're going to be expected to do. So, you have a deadline of 11th of October at 4:30 that's been given to you. You will see that this project consists of 2 units. Unit 1, Introduction to Media Processes and Technical Skills. So I'm looking for evidence of you showing an understanding of the processes, the skills used in media production. I'm also looking for Unit 2 for you to cover this criteria, Introduction to Design and Research Skills. So looking for your research abilities here and related skills in relation to developing an idea and building an idea as well. This unit will develop your skills and understanding of how important research is to building a concept, an idea. So let's have a look at the brief itself. You will create an advert project. You've been asked to create a series of advertisements for a brand new product, any product. It could be a pair of trainers, it could be a new energy drink, it could be some new apparel, it could be a new item of technology. Up to you entirely. The products and what it is down to you and your team of no more than 3 people to decide. You're going to create a brand new product and advertise it, essentially. This brand new product of your own choice needs to be for a specific demographic. We'll talk more about that in lectures. The project is going to be overseen by our partners at Desk Lodge. Now, our partners at Desk Lodge are going to be overseeing this and are keen to take on our students for work experience this year, but they want to see the quality of work that you can produce first. Your research skills and original ideas and products as well. So on the 11th of October I'm going to be putting forward the ideas and the best projects, media companies who use the Desk Lodge co-sharing creative space, which we will go to on the course, will be asking to take on our students, potentially you, if your project shows that you have good research skills and the ability to come up with ideas to a deadline. So, your work, which you will carry out in a team of up to 3 people, no more than 3 people, will include the following. I want you to research your idea and include the following. I want ideas generation. So this is you showing me mind maps, showing doodles, sketches, drawings, documents, whatever you feel best shows your idea developing, growing. It could be you recording vlogs or podcasts discussing the idea. I also want primary and secondary research. Now, primary research is research you've done yourself. A focus group with 5 people asking them their input on your initial ideas. It might be a Google form used to gather feedback from people beyond the echo chamber and the filter bubble of your own friends. It might be a series of interviews with people. It might be you using Twitter and Facebook or subreddits to actually find out what people think about your particular product. Primary research is research you've done yourself. I also want secondary research. So this is research somebody else has done that you're utilising for your own purposes. So this might be using analytics, data, facts, figures and stats to actually back up and justify why your idea is worthy. I want a rationale created as well. We'll be giving you a pro forma template to guide you with this. A rationale is essentially you justifying your idea, stating your intent, stating who the audience is, stating your process and how you're going to achieve what you're going to achieve. I want an action plan as well. Time management is, year on year, I think, one of the most underappreciated skills I've observed in media production students that I work with. The ability to manage your time and to be brutal with your time management and efficient leads to the best results and the best careers that my students have gone on to that I've observed in my career. There's something in that. Good time management equaling great, productive, successful careers. We'll talk about that more on the course. I want an action plan, calendar, to-do list, whatever it might be. You planning what you're going to do and then executing it. I also want you to evaluate and justify your ideas. So what I mean by this, I want you to be constantly giving me updates, whether that be posts, text posts as it were, reflecting on your progress, saying what's going well, what's not going so well, what problems you've encountered, what you're doing to solve said problems. Maybe you'll do vlogs, much like what I'm doing right now. Maybe it'll be a screencast, again, much like I'm doing right now. You showing me your work while talking through it using a Screencastify extension. I can show you these things on the course. And justifying your ideas, backing them up and telling me why they're good ideas. Why would an audience care? Thinking about the audience is really crucial here. That will get you the Unit 2 criteria, 1.1, 2.1 and 3.1, so quite a lot of criteria. Desk Lodge are also looking for you to produce the actual adverts as well as research the adverts. This will cover Unit 1, 1.1 and 1.2. So, I want advertisement examples of your brand new product as well. I want something video related. That might be a trailer, it might be a short 30-second advert, it might be a series of adverts for social media, it might be an advert using virtual or augmented reality, so long as it's video based. In brackets there you can see I've given you some examples. I want something audio related. That might be a podcast, radio style advert. Think about the adverts you hear in between Spotify playlists. It might be a podcast talking about the product and its use and its value. It might be a debate, discussion about the topic relating to your product. It needs to relate to your product and it's led entirely by that. As long as it's audio related, that's what matters. And lastly, you'll see that I want something image related, a poster, some photography, a billboard, a series of visuals to go into an Instagram story, for example. Maybe some graphics, a series of logos. How you interpret the brief is important to me. I want you to interpret it creatively. I'm trying not to be prescriptive here because I want you to bring creative ideas. So long as you include the elements that I'm detailing, you can go beyond that and show real creativity to actually express yourselves. Actually go beyond the criteria and truly show the guys at Desk Lodge and the media companies they have working with them that you are worthy of that work experience placement. Lastly, I want you to complete your projects with an honest and reflective evaluation. Be brutal, pick apart your performance, be honest, tell me what went well, what didn't go well, and how you improve in the future. The evaluation needs to reflect on how the Advert Project meets the client expectations, Desk Lodge, and the actual demographic as well. Does it satisfy what you set out to do in the rationale? Your Advert Project needs to be in your digital portfolio and submitted as a link in Google Classroom. So your digital portfolio will be either as a Google site, Weebly, Wix, or perhaps WordPress. We'll discuss that nearer the time. There needs to be a portfolio that can be accessible and a link you can then submit into Google Classroom when the deadline comes around. And that deadline again is the 11th of October 2019. You'll see here, this is where I'm going to be assessing your work, saying whether it's been achieved or not yet achieved. And you'll see in these boxes that I've outlined the criteria and what evidence I'm looking for in relation to, first of all, Unit 1, and second of all, Unit 2. It's only pass or fail, and I'll be assessing it within 10 working days of the deadline, which is the 11th of October 2019 at 4:30. I will of course be available online and in person to help you meet the criteria, but all work will be submitted in Google Classroom by that deadline. Good luck.